What's up? Hey guys, it's Ivan. In this video, I just want to guide you through how to create your account and kind of the workaround inside of Shopify. So it's an e-commerce platform. It's a drop shipping platform software that allows you to sell and drop ship products. So for those of you unsure as to what drop shipping is, it's kind of a similar model to affiliate marketing where you are kind of this third party where you connect customers and businesses. With drop shopping, though, it is a little bit more responsibility because you do actually have to take care of the customers. So in affiliate marketing, you only refer customers and you're done. With drop shipping, you still have to take care of the customers, take care of the complaints because customers are buying through your business. So you have your business, which is here, you can make through Shopify, your website. And then when customers place an order through that, you would place an order with the actual seller of the products you're selling. So if you're selling radios on Amazon, if you're directing people to your website on Shopify, people would come here, buy a radio from you. You would gather that customer's information and then you would place the order on Amazon and then you would deliver that radio to that person on Amazon. But the customer wouldn't know that. All the customer knows is that they're buying the product from you, from your website that is done on Shopify, okay? So that's really how that, like the main difference between dropshipping and affiliate marketing. There's a few more, but that's basically the gist of it. So let's get started. So when you first go into shopify.ca, it's a really nice, easy software to use. Everything's pretty simple and laid out, but let's go in. So I'll click on get started. So let's put in our email. Let's say ivan.afmarketing@gmail.com. Okay, so we need to make a store name. You can change this later. The store name, it will be basically your website. So if I say the coolest store ever, that's going to be the website, thecooleststoreever.shopify.com, but you can buy your own custom domain later. So just go ahead and really name this whatever you want to for now. We can come back and change it later. So let's say Ivan's Cool Store. Let's see if that's available. Okay, it is. If it's not available, it would have shown in red. Let's say create your store. Okay, so now we do need to put in our address and our information here so that when we get paid, it's sent to the correct address. Okay, so let's tell a little bit about ourselves. So let's say, so just select these options. Shopify will have different guidance tips for you depending on what you choose. So let's just say I'm not selling products yet. Let's say we're a complete beginner. We have nothing to sell. Let's say I'm still brainstorming ideas on what to sell. What is your current revenue? Let's say we have no revenue at all. Let's say we're total beginners. Okay, so I filled all this stuff in with a random address just to show you guys how this works. Obviously, you would put in your address, your correct name, your everything, you know, your state, your country. Once you do that, say enter your store. You can change this later on as well, so don't worry if you've made a mistake or whatnot. But there's that. Now you do get a 14-day free trial. After that, you can select a plan, and you get all these options. So you do get slightly, bigger discounts depending on the plan you buy. But try out the 14-day free trial first, get used to this, and then maybe select your plan. Maybe start with a $29 a month one if you're just new, starting out. Learn the ropes, see how everything's going, and then slowly upgrade as you're getting more business. Because as you can see here, really the main difference is the staff accounts and the credit card rates, right? So that's how much Shopify will charge you to allow customers to use credit cards on your store. So as you can see, they charge less if you have this premium plan for $300 a month, right? So it says here, use Shopify payments to instantly accept credit cards. So slightly less, okay? So that's basically it. So let's go to our online store. So let's take a look first what it's going to look like. So we can click on this I button here and we can immediately see what our store looks like. There you go. Okay, so this is our store. That looks pretty good. I mean, right, considering you just started a completely new site. So this is basically what your store would look like. You can change whatever you want to at any time, and I'll show you that in a second. Here's the name of your store, here is your menu bar, and here's all the stuff that you can change. So let's exit out of that. So first of all, we can change your theme if you want to. So if you click on customize, you can select the theme that you want. Oh, sorry. So this is actually, you'd be customizing the theme that you're on. If you click on explore free themes, you can see the themes that you want. And then, right, so these are the free options you have. And then if you want to see more, you can visit the theme store. There are some paid and there are some free themes there as well that you can take a look at. So that's basically what you would do. Okay, so again, explore free themes and you just select whatever you want to. Select that, say install. And that's it. It's going to be ready. I'm not going to do it now to save time. Now what you can do after you do that, oh, and you can also upload a theme if you want. So if you have a good theme, you can just go ahead and upload it. Now what you can do is go to customize. So after you select your theme, and here's what, like you can change anything. It is live. So right after you make the change, it will be up and running. So you can add a section or you can edit section. So for example, this is image with text overlay, image with text overlay. Click on that and you can select an image in the background. You can align the image top, you can align it bottom, you can align it middle, etc., etc. Change the heading text, hi, right? Change that text, hello. Section height, so you can make it small, you can make it extra small, right? You can change that. So things like that. This is really all you need. Like, you know, if you're a master at coding and CSS, you really don't need too much here. Everything is pretty much laid out and done for you. So if you're someone who's worried about making a website, don't worry because everything is pretty much optimized here for you already. Button link. So you can create a button link to well, you don't have any blog posts. Let me see. You don't have any pages yet. There will basically be a button to take you to one of these parts. Okay, take you one of these sections. So for example, all collections. So when people click on the button that'll show up, it'll take them to all collections. You can have a button label. So click here, something like that, right? And then the button's going to show up and people can click here and they'll be taken to your collections right there. Okay, but let me go back. Leave, that's okay. Oops. So you get the idea, right? This is how you would customize. It's really straightforward. Whatever you want to change, you just literally click on the left-hand side and you can change it. So if you want to change image with text, you click image with text. It's pretty done. Like it's made for simplicity. It's not made to complicate things. Image slide, right? Here's the image slide. So if you go to slideshow, that's going to be that. You can change the images here. As you can see, there's two images. That's what you would change here. If you want to add more content, you just add a section. And then here you can select what you want to add. Do you want to add a section with all your blog posts, with your collection, your featured collection, gallery, etc., etc.? You can do that here, and that's going to show below. So if I click on the logo list, it's going to automatically add it. I'll click add. And there you go. That's it. I can edit that now. And then if I want to, I can add another section, etc., etc. You get the point. Very simple, very easy to use. Okay, so that's for customization. We know how to create your site now. The one thing you would need though is of course to create pages and create blog posts if you want to make a business, right? So that's what you would do here. So if you go on blog posts or pages, you literally just say create blog post. You add whatever you want to, upload an image, you click save, and that is it. It will be up and running as a blog post. If you're familiar with WordPress, it's just as easy as that. It's right there and then. The pages, let me actually get back to this because I do want to show you something first in regards to the privacy setting and all that stuff. So I'll get back to that in a bit. So if you go to orders and your products and your customers, so here's where you would actually add your products for sale. So you would click on add product and you would put in whatever you want to. So if you're selling from Amazon, right, just put in the name of the product, put in the description, put in the image, etc., etc. You can select the price. So let's just go, yeah. So title, description, image. Select the price, compare with price. So for example, if you want to say, $50, but normally it's worth 100, right? It's going to show people that, hey, there's a discount. Stock keeping unit, if you have this information, you would put that in. Otherwise, you don't really need to. You can track inventory, you cannot track inventory, stuff like that. Does this product require shipping? Normally, yes, it does, unless it's a software product which has automatic instant download, right? The weight, you can include that here. So pretty much all this product information you would just put in here. It's pretty easy. You can edit the website SEO. So they just give you some, options here, kind of like if you're using WordPress, this Yoast tool they have, Yoast plugin, right? Similar to that. There's that. So that's how you would add a product and you would put it up there. And then, so let's suppose I'm going to put a product, short sleeve shirt. Oops, let's say buy this shirt now, and I'll click save. Give it a second to load. Still says unsafe product. Let me see. Oh, okay. There you go. So it's fine now. So now if we go and we actually look at the store, let's see. So if you go to catalog, right, you will see your products here. So over here, here's what we talked about with the, compared with $100, it's $50. Then here's the picture, right? So I guess we saved it twice, so that's what we have two. But here's where you would have your products that would be for sale, right? And you can add to cart. So pretty cool. It has all these buttons now. So really, really user friendly. This looks really good. You don't have to be a professional coder to get all this stuff already up and running. Okay. So that's basically what it would look like. Obviously, with an image, it would have an image there, stuff like that. But that's pretty much it for that part. Now, one thing I did want to show you, if you go to settings, so over here, you would need to update your payment information. So if you go to, let me see, payments, you would need to complete your account setup. This is to accept credit cards, so people are able to pay through credit cards. You do that, you just put in your address, you put in your credit card. I think you put in your credit card information. You do put in your address, you put in all that stuff for them to verify you so that people can use credit cards when they go to your store, okay? So make sure to do that. PayPal is accepted here, so PayPal is pretty much automatically done. You can use Amazon Pay, alternative payment methods. So, I'm not really familiar with any of these except Bitcoin. Nope, there's no Bitcoin here either. Okay, well, if you're familiar with any of these, you can use these methods here. So you just put in, all this information that you need, and people will be able to pay using these methods. So that's for that part. Let's go back. So if you want to change your store details, you would do so here. You would change that, change this information here, change the time zone, etc., etc. Okay, so if you find you don't like your store name, right, because the store name is this. So if I actually copy this now, your site is up and running, as you can see, right? So it's live right away. Like you don't need to wait for it to be published, anything like that. It is live right away. Now, if you want to create your custom domain, you would need to go to online store and go to domains. And then you would go through the process. You would buy a new domain or use an existing domain. And instead of it saying ivanschoolstore.myshopify.com, it would be Ivan's School Store or whatever your store name is. All right. So let me just go back. I'm trying to show you this thing. If you go to checkout, I believe it's under checkout. Yes, it is here. Okay, so over here, what you can do is you have the option to customize how you want people to buy your stuff. So are they required to create an account? Well, that's what you would do here. So you would say accounts are optional if they're not required, or you would say accounts are required, or you would say they don't need an account at all. They can only buy as a guest. So that's up to you if you want to gather that customer information. Customers can check out using phone number or email. So, sometimes it says, please verify your email or number. That's the option here. Here's some information about what you require the customers to have, like require their first name, last name when they try to buy or make an order, right? While the customer is checking out, use the shipping address. So stuff like that. Go through this. Like it's pretty straightforward. It literally says what has to be done. Like there's nothing tricky about this. After an order has been fulfilled and paid, automatically archive the order. So it's removed from your open order list. So that's pretty useful, right? But like this is stuff that you can figure out on your own. It's pretty simple. You can edit the page. So if you are not in an English-speaking country, you're somewhere else, you can change the language, of course, and it will change the checkout page, okay, to be displayed in a different language. So if you click on Manage, you should be able to select the language and kind of translate, right? So this one, I'm not too familiar with this one. I have been working with the English language the entire time, but this option is available for you to use. So let me just go back. So the other thing is the refund policy, privacy policy, and terms of service. So these statements appear at the footer of your checkout page, but what you could also do is add them as a page on your site, right? Especially Google likes the privacy policy. So what you can do, we've generated this, you can copy this right? Let's go back to our online store, go to pages. So here's what I wanted to show you. And here you would add a new page. Reason why I'm doing page and not a blog post is so that it can show up on my menu. And then I would copy that here, or sorry, paste that here. I would say privacy policy. And again, you would do this for whatever you want to do, right? I'm just showing you kind of an example of how to add a page, how to do this, etc., etc. So you would say privacy policy, and that's pretty much it, right? That's your SEO. You can edit it if you want to. Privacy policy normally I wouldn't even have on SEO, but that's it. So you would click save. Now what we would need to do, we would need to add it on the menu. So what I would do is go into navigation, go into main menu. So right now there's only the home and catalog, and add a menu item. And what I would do is I would go to pages and privacy policy. And the name is privacy policy. I would click add, I would click save. And now what you can do, if you click view page, it should be there, right there, right? So catalog, home, privacy policy, you go here and there it is, okay? So pretty straightforward. Again, if you're not happy with the theme, just go ahead and change it. So it doesn't have to be these colors. Change it to however you want to. So that's it for that part. The one other thing really, I don't think there's anything else to talk about. Let me just quickly go through these. So the orders, like I said, if I didn't mention already, once someone orders something or is about to buy something, actually orders something, not about to buy something, you will have their information here. You will have the order here, so you can follow up on that and order it from the actual supplier. There's abandoned checkouts. I think for this, you do need a higher level subscription. But this is pretty useful as well because you can follow up with the people. And if someone puts something in their cart and then leaves, you can follow up with them and say, hey, what's up? You put in all this information. Like what's up, how can we help you, right? Stuff like that. You can follow up with them, pretty useful. Again, here's your products. We've already done that. You can add a new product and you can go through the exact same process, which can be accessed through your catalog page. Here's the customer, so pretty much the same thing as your orders, except this gives you customer information. You can also import customers, you can add customers, stuff like that, and you can keep track of who is making the orders and who your customers are. Now, analytics, this gives you information about your store, okay? So total online store visits, that's probably me. Customer rate, total sales, so pretty useful here. It's like a little tracking software system automatically input inside this. Go to reports. Same thing, just some more information. Go to discount. So like we did in teespring.com, you can create a discount. So you can enter your own, or you can generate a code and you could say, hey guys, here's a code for a percentage discount, fixed amount, or just free shipping. Does it require a minimum purchase or not? You can select that and selected countries. Customer eligibility, so you can select a group of customers. So depending on what you want here, you can say, hey, you know, so that people don't cheat and don't abuse it, you can actually limit who will get access to this discount. You can enter the start date and end date here if you want to. Obviously, it's going to start right away. Well, depending on what you want to do, right? Today is the 29th. And you can set it to an end date so people know you're not cheating them with an unlimited discount by setting an end date to whatever you want to as well. That's pretty much it for that. Apps, these are kind of like, if you're using WordPress, kind of like plugins, kind of like little additions to your WordPress site. That is exactly what it is here. So there's tons of different plugins you can use. You can visit the Shopify store, and there's all these different tools you can use, things that can help you sell and market and promote and stuff like that. So take a look. So this is, for example, real-time notifications of recent sales. So this will give you instant notifications. This will, I don't know, I haven't used these. I'm just reading what it says. Right? Social sharing buttons, get more social shares with Zotabox social media icons. So what you would do, right? So this is pretty cool. Social media sharing, kind of like on WordPress, you have those. Just click that, click get, and that is it. It will be installed on your site. So it even tells you how to do it. Click get, and that's it. Right? So how to install this on your site, click get, and it's going to be installed on your site. Okay? So that's pretty much it. Like aside from that, that's pretty much it. I believe I went over absolutely really everything there is to this. Let me look at preferences. Yeah, so this is just this is Google SEO. So you would enter your homepage title, what you want to appear on Google SEO. Google Analytics code, pretty useful for your site to show up. Facebook pixel, password page. This is a automatically generated password. To disable your password page, you need to, okay. Yeah, I'm not really involved at that too much. I really mostly do these guys. That is absolutely essential for SEO. But aside from that, that's pretty much it. We pretty much went over everything. Manage how you charge taxes and stuff like that. So you can set that stuff here. All taxes are included in your prices or not. Charge taxes on shipping rates or not. So stuff like that. But that's pretty much it. That's pretty much how you navigate it. You would customize your theme, edit the theme, and keep adding new products and then sell the products, right? Promote them on Facebook, on Google, wherever you want to. So that's pretty much it. Just wanted to give you a little kind of walkthrough as to how to create your Shopify account and a little inside information as to inside of it. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, let me know down below. I try to be as responsive as I can on my Facebook page and YouTube. If you guys enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I do cover a lot of different online marketing tools, tricks, tips, reviews, how to use, etc., anything like that. Um, I've covered a lot for over the past 8 months and will be continuing to do so. So thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.